Okay, the Flame, not the hardest boss in the world, but not the easiest. But here's how to beat him. Yeah, I didn't do too well at his little 4-punch attack there during this round. This one you can go ahead and just dodge and then smack him a few times, or I'll show you one other way to deal with it a little later. Here, if you time this right, you can get a charge shot in for a little extra damage, or again, just kind of dodge through the gaps and get some damage in. Every time this guy talks, smack him in the face. If you time it right, you can get charge shots. If not, just go over there and smack him. This one I did particularly badly this time too, but you just kind of want to walk around and then the homing ones deflect back at him. In fact, I did a lot of this first round pretty badly. But it's not that bad. You can take a lot of damage and still be fine. You don't really need to save a lot of health for the last portion. It's just not that hard. Here's another way to deal with that one thing. You can just go ahead and go right through it. You do take a little bit of damage, but again, damage mitigation isn't the most important thing here. It always starts out with that double punch and then shotgun here. It's always the same thing. Dodge out of the way and then reflect a shot back at him. Double and then shotgun. A lot of his melee portion here is pretty easy. Make sure you don't smack right into that bowl, which is why I kind of pause for a second before attacking, letting that shot move away a little bit. You can also get a charge shot there if you want. He almost always starts out punching directly in his second round. Here's one way you can go and attack him, be aggressive to make him stop attacking if you are not good at dodging his attacks. He'll often try to retaliate, so be ready for it. Again, I wanted him to stop his attacks. Forced him, instead of using his shotgun, to try to punch, which is a nice opportunity to get damage. This is really, really a good way to get damage. This only goes 360 degrees. So if you pay attention to where they start, you'll know exactly where they'll end. And as long as you go right past where they'll end, go ahead and charge up a shot from there, and boom. Good bit of damage. It's a really good, incredibly safe way to get damage in the second round. Again, if he talks, shut him up. I wasn't a fan of trying to dodge that, so again, I went aggressive to force him into attacking, which also allowed me to get some damage in. Again, pay attention to where these start and stop. You don't have to go over them, just run around. Go to where you know they're going to stop. Get a charged attack in. It is as easy as that. This one, he also starts out with his double and then shotgun. And then he's going to go for dual lasers. It's a really good opportunity to get a charged shot in on him. I did not, but you should for quite a bit more damage. Then it makes it pretty easy. This one, don't try to go all the way around him. Just go back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. The rhythm is really easy. It's not hard to do. If you try to go all the way around it, it's really difficult or maybe even impossible. If you do get hit by that, you can lie down and just let the lasers go over you until he's done, and then stand up and then smack him. He always starts with this on the third one. Go ahead and just block it. You can actually dodge last second, but I found that harder, and plus you don't get any damage in, so what's the point? It's really easy to block, so go ahead and do it. Again, you can go ahead and try to be aggressive. You can get a charge shot off on him there, and again, I was just particularly bad at doing a lot of things that I was normally good at doing in other videos, but oh well. Here, pay attention to where the ball explodes, go jump over to that direction, and then to where they meet. Where they explodes, and then where they meet. Explodes, meet, there you go. Making a little like figure 4 kind of. And then again, after that, he'll often go for his charge attack. That one, a lot of his gun attacks for this round, just go ahead and dodge. They're really easy to dodge. Like that one he just did there. He always has 3. You know it's 3, which means you can get a charged shot after the 3rd one. This one's also very easy. You can try to get charged attacks off on him at the very beginning if you time it right, so that you don't have to sit there and dodge, and you can go ahead and get a charged attack off. I failed every time with that this time. So go for what's easy or whatever. There's multiple options, but whatever is easier for you. Try both. See what's easier for you. He starts out with his 2 and then goes for a 3 gun attack. You know it's always 3, so you can get a charge shot in afterwards. It's always 3. This one just looks straight at him, dodged right at him, and back. Again, this is just rhythm, and it's really a simple, easy rhythm. You shouldn't take any damage here. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Real easy. Again, if he talks, stab him. And now, actually, I think the next couple rounds get a lot easier. I don't have a whole lot of tips for it, because I think they're pretty simple. Try not to suck like me. And then also, right after this, you can usually get a charge attack in. I did not, because, I don't know, I was just particularly horrible this time when I was playing. Tried not to get charge attacks off on him in other moments. You'd see me often charging attacks in the first 2 rounds, just to try to get, you know, any kind of, just to be aggressive. But don't try to be overly aggressive in this one by charging attacks when he's not attacking. If you can get behind him and charge while he's, you know, attacking, safely get one in, go ahead. But otherwise, he will... He knows that you're charging an attack, and he'll counter it. And it's really annoying. Here, if you always start to the right over here, then all you have to do is dodge these 3 times. Again, you know it's 3, so you can start charging up a shot. As soon as that goes down, boom. Really easy. Just follow the same pattern every time. When you know he's starting to do that, go to the right, and then you know you just have to dodge up, to the right, up, get your charge attack in. You can force him into certain patterns in this and the next round, which make it really easy to get damage in and pretty damn safe. Again, don't be overly aggressive, just kind of wait for your opportunities. Here he goes for an attack, and then attack, dodge. I think he always starts with that. This one was a little tricky though. He goes attack, and then 2 dodges. That one always got me, I think. And then here's his first one repeated again. Punch, dodge, punch, dodge. Here's 3. Again, he likes to do things in 3s, so you know you can get a charged attack in. And if he talks, stab him. This stage is very similar to the last one. Pretty easy. Try not to be overly aggressive with your charged attacks unless he's in the middle of an attack, so you can safely get it in. If you don't jump away from this quickly enough, it will, like, I'm not sure if it's a bug, but you'll be floating in the air, and then you can't do anything until he smacks you. And it's really annoying. So if you see him jump in the air, get out of the way as quickly as possible. 'Cause even if you think you have enough time and you wait a little while, you won't. Anyway, when he does this in this round, always get over to the right, and you can follow the same pattern. Start moving down immediately. You can just walk and then start up immediately, walk all the way around, and then it'll be all the way back here. You only have to do 1 dodge and then charge attack. You can force him into that exact pattern every time. I think the next time he did it on this particular run, I screwed up. I didn't go to the right, so I didn't know exactly where it was going to be. But if you go to the right, it's always that same pattern. Go to the right, then you walk down, then you walk up to the right, and then you walk all the way around. 1 dodge is all you need. There you go. Again, this is really similar to the last round. Pretty easy. Yeah, this one. I did not get over to the right quickly enough, but I tried to force him into basically the same pattern. Going all the way around. was a little slower, so I had to do 2 dodges that time. But not too bad. Yeah, I don't think these last 2 are that hard, honestly. And again, this one's not too tough. It's pretty similar. Attack, dodge, get your damage in. This time he goes for a bunch of 75% attacks, and I often screwed that up, but his melee phases are easy enough that even if there's like 1 or 2 things that you're particularly bad at, it's probably not gonna matter. That's just to him and a back, to him and a back. It's easy. A lot of his dodges in his melee stage are really, really easy. He starts talking again, get that damage in. Forward, back, forward, damage. And then you're finally on the last stage. Yay! Unlike some of the bosses where you just have to dodge until they've exhausted themselves, don't do that here. Because that's what I thought this was the first few times. I didn't notice that you could actually damage him, and I was just dodging for like 5 minutes wondering when it was going to end. Start shooting him. And then it's not that hard. You can usually get him down before he goes through his full cycle, or pretty soon after 1 cycle. I'm not the best at the shooting portion of this game, so it took me a little bit more than 1 cycle here, but it's not that bad. Just go around in a circle, get damage in when you can. I would not recommend charged shots. I tried that. Really did not work out for me. Almost got him down. There you go. Just a little bit more than 1. And this last section I was horrible on, so I'm just going to slow down the whole damn thing so you can see exactly what to do. He goes for 1 attack, and then does a dodge. It's a dodge, and then I think he goes for a double 1, 2, and then a dodge. But it's always the same pattern, I'm pretty sure. It's 1, and then a dodge, and then a dodge, and then a 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep, it's the same thing repeated twice. I was just particularly horrible at it. And here I got really, really lucky. Barely the smallest little area here for me to get my charge in. And then, boom. You only have to hit him once, and he's done. Just don't suck as much as I did in that last stage, and you should be fine. Good luck, though. It's a fun fight. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you beat him. Good luck.
A new subscriber. Come, steel yourself. We are building an army.